Yo, 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 YouTube, what is up? Schmidtward here, checking in from Diablo II Resurrected Season 8 Hardcore Ladder. It's currently Tuesday after reset. I'm still playing. For now. Stay tuned for more info on that. But, been having a good time, honestly. I wasn't even considering playing, and then B-Rad and Snoogle were kind of getting some hype stirred up in the Discord. Would highly recommend joining the Discord if you're an ARPG enjoyer, Diablo enjoyer, or just like a men's support group, as some people call it. Yeah. Info for that in the description, but yeah, I'm just, honestly, I had a really good time playing D2R this season. Like I said, I wasn't going to play, and then, some of the close homies were like, hey, fuck it, I think I'm going to play, and didn't have a reset group or anything, like took it super casually, but honestly, still just had a really good time, which, to be completely honest with you, was unexpected. I personally don't have a high standard for D2R. I, in the past, have thought that it's just not even worth playing. Uber content and Diablo clone content in D2R leaves a bit to be desired. But yeah, at the end of the day, there's still that item chase. There's still the feeling of community with the pub games, the new people you meet. I met a handful of really cool guys, assuming they're guys, but yeah, I mean, I honestly, this season kind of brought me back into the fold of D2R. I think I'm going to play next reset and kind of get a team going for it, do some practice runs, really get that dialed. My experience of like the reset evening, I'm in North America, and it started at like 6 p.m. my time, so like pretty much right after you get home from work and like you're settled, which is what it is. Honestly, I don't think I would necessarily take time off for a D2R reset, if it was like a morning reset, but, playing after work was totally fine. And, yeah, I mean, honestly, I just, I kind of feel bad that I trashed D2R for so long. It's a fun game, and, the gear chase is there. It's not like, a super long gear chase. Like, you can get fully kitted out, in like 2 days if you wanted to, but that requires JSP, that requires, hustling. But in 2 days, that's super quick. That's like you had forum gold from previous seasons, and like you're using that to like really jumpstart your season. Yeah, but honestly, I started a paladin. I went to chaos with my BO loader, and it was really slow going. And honestly, I mean, it kind of feels like if you start anything other than Sorc, you're just like starting yourself at a disadvantage. Just because teleport's so good, and obviously Sorc is the only class that has that in D2R, which is kind of silly, but that's where the design is, and there's obviously no changes happening to the classes, and anyone who thinks otherwise is huffing some serious copium. Uber content, it's pretty easy. My smiter didn't have GG gear. You pre-proc that treachery, you spawn him P1 either with the smiter or a Sorc. In my case, I just tellied all around, kind of pulled him apart, and then you BO your pally, you go in there and you swap your life tap wand, you life tap, or you have Drax or something, and then you just hold your smite hotkey, which is super riveting gameplay. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. Nobody's gonna judge you except the people that are gonna judge you. And honestly, my motto in life, more or less, is stay in your lane. And if it's fun and you're having a good time, ride that train. Honestly, the JSP system is not ideal. I'd much prefer like a fresh restart situation where nobody's bringing in currency from previous seasons in the form of forum gold, but it is what it is. And honestly, I don't hate it. It's super easy to search stuff. You gotta do a little legwork, but like once you get their very basic system down from the early 2000s, like it's super basic. You can find stuff, sell stuff. It's super easy, and you can just kind of get stuff done on JSP. I didn't have much luck with in-game trading. I would, when I was doing Ubers, I would host, need destruction keys, games. And I think the one time somebody joined, they ended up not needing, the runes I had, and just, took my forum gold, as payment. But yeah. Honestly, D2R, it was a lot of fun. There's obviously room for growth there. I don't think it's ever going to grow, but, it is what it is. And I think, unless I have other plans, I'm probably going to degen hard the next ladder reset weekend, just because it's pretty fun. You can kind of chase that forum gold and just, have a good time with that. And, that's good enough for me to have fun for, 72 hours, maybe, 5 days, maybe like a full week. We'll really see. But yeah, my Sork died in Lilith. Really stupid. I just went in there and got clapped. I found her, and then I went back to try to kill the pack because those amp packs are really annoying on the smiter, but that was dumb. Paid the price, remade the Sork today, and then literally I needed 2 levels of decks to get my Alibaba on for, some Meth Andy farming, and I'm doing a JSP. In my other window, a trade, I get poisoned by wave 2. There's just nobody really clearing stuff in the throne room, and my Sork just is at like 30 health and gets one shot by the Hydra. I hear her die, I go back to that window. It's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I had a good time playing D2R. I'm not going to remake again, but I do look forward to season 9 if it's timed right. And anyone who enjoys D2R content, you should check out Modded LOD, Project Diablo 2. It's by far my favorite way to play Diablo 2. And yeah, I really can't recommend it highly enough. Join the Discord if you're interested, and you'll meet a bunch of us who love PD2 resets and go really hard for, some people play 3 weeks, some people play the whole seasons, which generally last 4 or 5, sometimes upwards to 6 months. I'm usually go really hard on the hardcore ladder, trading for anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. They've kind of been extending the window that it's viable for people who play as much as I do to play, which is really cool. It used to be like a 2-week thing, and now I think this past season I played aggressively for a month and could have went, even deeper, but I was happy with it. And then I started my SSF journey. Shout out there. Check out my playlists. I've got a cool SSF PD2 Season 9 journey there. Yeah, join the Discord if you like the content. I'd love for you to drop a sub. Here on YouTube, it's free. Best way to support me. Also like and comment on the videos just so it gets in front of more people. And yeah, hope everybody is enjoying their D2R season and looking forward to, whatever life brings you next. Schmidtward out. Have a good one.